gentlemen, it's the third round of the William Hill World Darts Championship. Coming to you live on Sky Sports from the Alexandra Palace, London. Time to meet the boys from the Netherlands. Firstly, would you please welcome a Grand Slam champion, a Premier League champion, a World Cup champion, 2 times UK Open champion, and 5 times champion of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the world #1 and the former champion of the world, Mighty Michael
Just have a look at that, drink in the atmosphere. It's only the third round of the World Championship. It feels like finals night. Who will progress to the quarterfinals? The hottest player in world darts right now, Michael van Gerwen, or the 5-time champion of the world, the great Raymond van Barneveld. Wayne Mardle and Rod Studd talking you through this one.
Thanks, Dave. Well, so appropriate that Raymond van Barneveld comes out to Eye of the Tiger, because this is like some sort of Sylvester Stallone script. The old champion who hasn't worn the crown for a decade. Raymond van Barneveld against the all-conquering Michael van Gerwen. Has Barney got one last big title left in him? And can he knock out
Raymond to throw first.
the unbeatable Mighty Mike? Can he, Wayne? Can he?
He has to think he can.
140.
Barney, in the last round, played Stephen Bunting. Got embroiled in a marathon.
140.
Said he felt tired halfway through. Can't feel tired in this one, Raymond. Otherwise, the green machine will get you.
85.
We've
54.
seen two lopsided last 16 ties. Adrian Lewis and Gary Anderson routing their opponents.
58.
Will this develop into one of the great scraps on this stage? Something akin to what we witnessed when Barney beat Bunting. As MVG piles in the first maximum to put the pressure on Barney.
Yeah, and the pressure on Barney
140. Might we require 127.
from Bunting. He withstood it all. 51. Bullseye.
Game shot.
180.
Michael Van Gerwen.
127. And Barney
Selects
already
Michael to
thinking,
throw first. Game on.
right, okay, all right. It's only the first leg. But the trouble is that this man can continue playing like that.
121.
109 average in the previous round against Darren Webster. Anything like that, and he will win this
100.
darts match.
Something like that. Perhaps.
180.
An absolute darting machine.
100.
Barney has started well.
150.
That's the thing. He has them, hasn't he? He's probably thinking I'm playing all right. He's being made to look like a mug in these first two legs.
140.
We're in the second leg. Michael's at 2 180s, a 140, 3 tons and a ton plus finish. We're only in the second leg, double 18.
67.
It's just, it's ridiculous.
161.
Right now then, Raymond, 161. This would really set him up. Beautiful first dart. Stover picks the second.
97. Michael, you require 18.
Double 9.
Game shot in the second leg, Michael Van Gerwen. Third leg is Raymond to throw first.
The thing is,
game on.
Barney's just got to keep playing his game. And that's something he has been able to do against Van Gerwen, even in the eye of the storm.
100.
He's done nothing wrong so far, Raymond van Barneveld.
Raymond knows, okay, he hasn't had a dart double, so the averages for Raymond are slightly false. But he knows if he continues to play at anywhere near that average, the likelihood is that he will win this darts match.
125.
And if he doesn't win it with that average, he will come very, very close to winning it. That is an absolute certainty.
100.
Runner-up here in 2009 at the Ali Pali and 3 other semi-final appearances. Latterly last year, Barney.
140.
Go alongside the win at the Circus Tavern in 2007.
82. Raymond, you require 136.
Well, had he missed the treble there, Barney would have had the higher average. So, another there. Beautiful Barney, double 8.
120.
Barney's throwing quicker already than he did against Stephen Bunting in the whole match. He obviously feels good.
43.
Double 8.
Raymond, you require 16.
Easy at the second time of asking. So Barney on the board.
Fourth leg is Michael to throw first.
See what happens
Game on.
here. Van Gerwen throwing for the set. This is the 15th meeting this year. The previous 14, 11-3 to
100.
MVG. Barney out-averaging MVG. The first leg, though,
100.
that amazing 180 followed by the 127 out, making the difference in this set currently.
Well, that was unlucky.
132.
Look at those. Dear, oh dear. Amazing.
'60.
The world number 1, Michael Van Gerwen. The world number 16, Raymond van Barneveld.
134.
Within the next
100.
3 darts, possibly,
135.
could wrap this set up. 60. will not go bullseye, will you, Michael? Oh!
110.
Trying to make a statement, trying to just wipe Barney out of this set.
Well, he has got to find a treble on this turn.
100.
Well, doesn't mind leaving 1-4-1 on this stage. 2 9-dart finishes, Barney. Will he get a poke? He will not.
Game
So
shot
Michael
on the
van
first
Gerwen
set.
has absolutely
Michael van Gerwen.
raced through that set. It was the first leg of the match that was so crucial. Featured a maximum followed by a 1-2-7 finish for Michael van Gerwen, and that was the leg that paved the way to that opening set. So Barney with plenty to think about as MVG goes 1-up. Welcome back to Alexandra Palace, where the big man, Michael van Gerwen, has taken the first set from his compatriot, Raymond van Barneveld. Is the unstoppable force about to move into the last 8? Adrian Lewis certainly has. 4-0 win over Mensur Suljovic. Behind the Dutch destroyer, it was the distraught destroyer, Vincent van der Voort, walloped by Gary Anderson, 4-0. MVG took the opener against Barney. MVG has won his last 23 televised darts matches.
Second set,
Last
first
loss
leg
was
is
at the World
Michael
Grand
to
Prix
throw
final.
first. Game on.
Robert Thornton defeated him. 2013, Phil Taylor won 29 consecutive televised matches.
121.
4 of them were in the Sydney Masters. So 25 in televised events, ranking events.
100.
MVG, every chance of clocking up a sequence even more lengthy than that, the way he's going.
93.
Quite incredible in today's climate as well, what with all the quality floating around.
Well, since losing
60.
here to Gary Anderson in last year's semi-final, he's literally been in every final of any note, hasn't he?
It's been an amazing run.
57.
Winning the Masters, winning the UK Open, runner-up in the Premier League, winning the match play, runner-up in the Grand Prix, winning the Grand
100.
Slam, a win in the European Championship, and a win in the Players' Championship. This is all in 1 year. That's just literally
140.
unbelievable.
Victory in this tournament will take his win and place prize money to over £1 million.
59. Michael
calendar year.
190.
£1 million
50.
earned by a darts player. That would have been pure fantasy not many years ago. Barney can't go out here, and he's not going to leave it too handy unless he finds another treble. And well played, well done, but
121.
you fancy MVG will not be mucking about here. Or is he?
Game shot on the first leg. Michael van Gerwen.
Last dart in hand.
Second leg is Raymond to throw first. Game on.
It's a bit painful, that. You've just hit a big one to leave a 2-darter, and your opponent seems to be faffing around
140.
at the top of the board and then hits it last dart. And then kicks in 180. 3 for Michael, already.
182.
Barney bounces back.
57.
You must feel in many ways that you're playing against one of those computerised dart systems that just keeps throwing 140s and 180s at you.
Yes.
145.
Playing against some kind of darting automaton. The robotic right arm of Van Gerwen has misfired this time, so
Radio
Barney
136.
with plenty of chance for a 10-dart leg, no less.
Getting slightly closer.
18.
Oh my. big old 174. Well, you say it and he just hits it. Oh, look at him, look at you, look!
You require 18.
Impertinence. Double 4.
Games on the second leg.
Cool as you like. Great
The leg
stuff.
is Michael to throw first.
Great entertainment. Great jousting on the hockey.
60.
The new kid on the block, serving it up to the doyen of Dutch darts, and he enjoyed it. He's relishing it.
100.
He didn't like that last dart, that's for sure. Only a ton. And the treble looked to be begging to be hit again.
But that was great, wasn't it? The 180 to
60.
leave 26, and Barney going out double 4, last dart in hand.
Superb, it's what darts is all about. Someone trying to put you off, make a statement, and what do? You shut them up.
140.
You keep them quiet.
And rather like
140.
those old Rocky films, the crowd right behind the underdog, Barney. The old stager, the old gunslinger. Beautiful stuff.
140.
To leave 121 after 9 here against the darts.
He was on 36 after 9 the previous leg.
135.
That's how well Barney's playing.
121.
60. Treble 11. Double 14. This
Games on the
is
third leg.
magnificent.
Raymond Van Barneveld.
Both averaging 104.
Fourth leg is Raymond to throw
Barney
first.
breaks,
Iman.
throwing for the set.
Crowd in a frenzy. Barney on fire.
140.
He seems to have so much more energy tonight than he did against Stephen Bunting.
140.
That's what they do to each other. They switch each other on. Sort of had so many close matches over the years.
This is poetry.
180. 96.
It's just not like darts as we know it. It's just better. Well, the scoring of Barney in the last 3 legs has been nothing short of amazing.
135.
After 9 darts, one's 91.
91.
51 tops. Tops. Double 10.
81.
He's livid.
Michael Iroquois, 130.
Well, he's livid not only because he missed, because he knows this is a real possibility. Bullseye! Oh, that would have been a rocker for Barney. Still got to mop up this double 5.
What a dart from Barney. Roar from Barney! The eye of the tiger, he's got it! 1 set apiece. Look at that reaction from Barney as Michael just walks off calmly. What a match we have here already. Both averaging over 104. This is amazing. They're loving it. I hope you are too. Do not go anywhere. The margins between winning and losing. Michael van Gerwen missing the bullseye to make it a level set. Barney hits double 5. 1 set apiece. Barney averaging just shy of 105. Michael is averaging 105. Barney pleased, and so should be. These two, they do like going at it, don't they? What a match so far. Carry on, fellas. Adrian Lewis wins 4-0, beats Mensur Suljovic. Gary Anderson absolutely battered Vincent van der Voort 4-0. Dropped one leg, Gary. One apiece here. The two best Dutch dartists of all time going toe-to-toe. 2 sets played. There's been 6 180s, 2 ton-plus finishes, played at a beautiful pace. And
60.
Where this goes from here, nobody knows, but if they continue playing like this, could be one of the best matches you've ever seen.
60.
Yeah. Look at him go again. Look at him flow again.
180.
Michael could be right now thinking, you like playing me, don't you?
Well, Barney's won 3 of their 14 meetings this year.
105.
And a couple of the others, though, he's been favourite midway through the match. The Premier League semi-final being a case in point.
125.
Well, he's left his own signature shot. Can't take it out this time, but even
100.
so, coming back for 56.
140.
They'll be under pressure for it.
56.
16. Just. Tops.
36.
Wow.
Michael, you require
That was weak.
116.
Van Gerwen to pounce on the target that Barney's missed.
76.
And he misses it
Raymond, you require 20.
by the same amount and more. Double 10. Double 5, he won the set on it. Oh, and he's nailed it again. Raymond van Barneveld leads this darts match.
134.
When Public Enemy offered, don't believe the hype, they were wrong, Wayne. Do believe the hype, embrace it, relish it.
60.
What a match this is.
$140.
Unlucky.
$140.
One of those matches where any mistake is being punished. Michael van Gerwen has had 5 180s now, but he's had darts to win the last 2 legs. One at tops, one at bullseye. Barney's punished him royally.
100. Like we require 47.
For a little 11 dart leg.
Game shot on the second leg.
No
Michael
worries,
van
no
Gerwen.
trouble.
Third leg is Raymond to throw first. Game on. $140.
Beautiful, isn't it? What a throw that man has got.
135.
Barney providing the poetry. Van Gerwen providing the power. A 4th maximum for the great Dutchman.
86.
The winner plays Michael Smith. There could be some 180s in that match. Good second dart. Sorry.
85.
Little doubt that Michael Smith will be rooting for Raymond van Barneveld. Everyone left in the tournament would like to see the departure of the unbeatable favourite.
No question.
Well, it's okay. It's okay
56.
because Michael van Gerwen, not even he can take out 180. But
140.
he leaves tops.
Raymond, you require 40.
Well, the last start he threw at this was the laziest of the match. Got to come down.
Game shot on the third leg.
Delightful. Wasn't even a mark of the first one, so that was a great second dart. Barney 2-1 up in this, the third set.
58.
58 there to be punished. Michael van Gerwen is averaging 106 and he's in danger of going 2-1 down in sets.
100.
Well, that's 2 or 3 times that's happened now.
$100.
Half a dozen maximums for Van Gerwen. 4 for Barney.
$140.
Still,
Mike, we require 138.
he will not roll over in this leg. Tops is left. Oh, should have been.
118.
Double 10 is left.
161.
How good would this be? 51. Oh. Everything seems so possible. Everything just looks so gettable. Double 10.
On the fourth leg, Michael
I don't know about you, but they look like they're never going to miss. What a leg this is. How important. Do get the feeling, though, it's more important for Barney than it is for Michael van Gerwen.
140.
How well is Raymond van Barneveld playing here this evening?
140.
You asking me a question?
Rhetorical. There is no doubt he is playing magnificently.
123.
There's no messing on the
134.
Archie. There's just nothing but quality darts happening on that stage. No theatrics, just getting on with it. Look at those averages. Look at this from Barney.
174.
Oh, my word.
57. Ranger requires 64.
To lead this match in sets, Raymond van Barneveld wants double 16. And Raymond van Barneveld. Van the man. He's in front. He's 2-1 up to the delight of this packed house at the Alexandra Palace.
Game on.
Are we on course to witness one of the great shocks as the great former champion
100.
hunts down the world #1?
$60.
An amazing game. Played by 2 of the best players you'll ever see. Look at those set-by-set averages. It's incredible. The pace of it, the quality of it. Michael van Gerwen lost that
60.
last set with 112 average. Oh, my. Sheesh.
97.
5-star entertainment and then some.
55. Michael, you require
All
170.
with the uncertainty of outcome.
93.
We've already seen 4 170s in this tournament, and little doubt in my mind that Van Gerwen would have gone for the bull had he hit the second treble.
Loves a 170.
Does he ever?
100. Michael, you require 77.
All the 7s. Double 10. Easy as that. 14 darts. And the first leg of the fourth set is pocketed by the world #1. In amongst the hullabaloo, important to note that the match is still on throw.
100.
In terms of sets, if Van Gerwen holds throw in this set, we'll be back at 2 each.
100. 100.
Get the feeling that Raymond has just dropped. The pace has just slowed down from him. The intensity from him is just dropped. The last 4 or 5 visits, he's got to get that back up.
Understandable though, Wayne, given all the effort and oomph he'd put into
85.
winning that set to go in front. Very difficult to, as you know, you played best of 9 set matches on this
91.
great stage. It's very difficult to play at your maximum intensity all the way through for 9 sets.
Well, it's
Or
more
7 in this case.
Yeah, it's more or less impossible, but when you are leading, you do have to kick on.
100.
At least
Michael, you require 170.
look like you want to kick on. He seems to have slowed down. You said he will go for the 170. Should he leave it? Not only does he go for it, he gets it. Michael van Gerwen hits a 170 finish. 10 180s in this match, 24 140s, 3 ton plus finishes. What more do you want?
9 data.
All right, apart from that, what more do you want?
The match to go to the sudden death leg. And all that could happen here.
134.
And however long it takes, it will still be too short a match, because you could sit and watch this all night and into tomorrow morning.
100.
Michael van Gerwen is averaging 110.57.
108.
It's ludicrous.
91.
Well, that leaves the 170.
87.
Never mind that, double 18.
51.
Well, Barney aiming to become the 3rd Dutchman on the day to take out the big fish. He had to get the 2nd treble.
89. Michael, you require 36.
For the set, double 9.
Game
That
shot
is
for
a level
full
game.
set.
Michael van Gerwen averaging 109, makes it 2 sets apiece. One of the best matches that we've ever seen here. Let's hope it continues in the same vein. Join us after the break for the conclusion of this absolute feast of darts. The 2014 world champion Michael van Gerwen races through that set with 112.73 average. Makes it a level game here, 2 sets apiece with Raymond van Barneveld. Earlier today, Adrian Lewis beat Minter Sulovic 4-0. Gary Anderson beat Vincent van der Voort by the same scoreline, only dropping 1 leg. And there we see it, 2 apiece. It's been an absolute belter so far. 170 finish, 11 180s. Just been one of those games that you want it to continue forever.
Game on.
And luckily for us, we have more.
Michael van Gerwen, to all intents and purposes, is averaging the same as he did against Darren
97.
Webster. That occasion, Webster was obliterated. On this occasion, Barney is standing up to the onslaught, which continues.
I, for one, always find it exciting when Michael van Gerwen starts off with a 177. 180.
100.
Well, I'm amazed he missed, because a 180 leaves 144, which is so much easier than 141.
Well, it was the 2030 semi-final where he hit the 9 darts against James Wade and then missed double 12 for 2 in 2 legs.
134. Ranger require 164.
Well, that's left a 2-darter, but the ball.
139. Michael, you require 90.
Is he going for the bullseye? Treble 15 or 15. Now the bullseye again.
45.
Well,
Ranger require 25.
I don't like that way. Don't agree with that way. You make life awkward for yourself.
Double 8 to hold throw. Any missed dart at double could be crucial, but he has not missed. Barney in front again.
93.
You just can't miss in this game. You miss, you get punished. We've seen so many matches where people have missed doubles for sets and then their opponents have missed. They've come back, like the Phil Taylor and Kevin Painter game in the second and third set. These two are not
100.
getting another bite at that cherry.
Perfect.
140.
Break and throw in this leg would really take all the heat off Barney
83.
in this set, would put him in total command of it to go 3-2 up.
140.
Well, Barney in the last set averaged just 90, but he's picked it up again. You mentioned he lost that intensity. He was having a breather, wasn't he? Michael in the second 170 of the match.
Back to leave a 2-darter. Barney needs treble 17 to leave Bull. So
57.
looked good for a break, 55. Didn't it? One visit ago. Now double 10.
35.
Is he rattled?
Ranger requires 64.
Is he rattled? Look how cool Barney looks by comparison.
Oh. 48. Michael, you require 20.
A reprieve.
Game's on the second leg, Michael Van Gerwen. Third leg is Raymond to throw first.
He holds. Who knows how important that leg could turn out to be. Barney had that solitary dart at double 16, which would have made it 2-0 in this set. He would have been throwing for the set here, as opposed to throwing to just go back in front 2-1.
If you've just joined us on Sky Sports, this is one of the best matches that we've seen here at Alexandra Palace. And it's nowhere near finished. With turnover just at the right point as Barney cracks in his 5th 180.
Supposedly unbeatable Michael Van Gerwen, the odds-on favourite for the title against the rank underdog Raymond van Barneveld, dismissed as a no-hoper.
92. Ranger require 138.
He had other ideas.
The first start made that so awkward. Barney could be in trouble after this visit. Well,
90. Ranger require 80.
One dart only at double here. Again, just as in the last leg. And
60.
just as in the last leg, he's narrowly off target.
26.
should get at least a dart at the bullseye. Don't expect Michael Van Gerwen to miss 2 darts for
86.
a single treble.
Wow. 20.
Double 5. Now this double has bailed him out twice in the match already. but not this time. But not this time.
Michael Maguire, 40.
There was a lot of thinking going on there.
Games on the
That was
third leg,
instinctive.
Michael Van Gerwen.
You could sense with Barney,
Well, ladies
after
and
it in
Michael
the single 10,
Game on.
on that double 5, he took his time, tried to just plonk the dart in rather than throwing it.
97.
You've got to throw with authority.
The tension enormous.
60.
This feels like a final. Barney has missed his last 5 darts at double, and that's why Van Gerwen now is
56.
1-3 to win the match, and Barney 9-4 against.
The last 3 darts he threw at a double were poor.
137.
Well, he's 44 in front. I was just about to say something ridiculous if Michael doesn't hit a treble.
182.
Barney has to follow. Well, he follows all right. And he will have first dibs at the finish because Van Gerwen can't go out. It doesn't matter what he throws here. He will leave a single darter, but Barney's going to get a chance to level up this set. Oh, this would be incredible. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. It's magnificent. It's majestic from Barneveld. He went 180 and then cleaned it up on double 11.
Michael Van Gerwen also hit 180, then followed by 136 to leave 32. Did not get a shot.
140.
Oh dear, what a feast! We are lucky people, let me tell you. Thank you, John Logie Baird.
It was quite simply one of the greatest checkouts ever seen at the Alexandra Palace.
140.
Michael Van Gerwen.
60.
And look at the difference it's made to Michael Van Gerwen.
And look at the difference it's also made to Barney. He's now putting on a bit of a spurt. 140, 140, 1, 2, 3.
123.
When you break like that, you want a leg like this. Magnificent.
96.
Michael Van Gerwen is averaging 106 and a bit, and he's an odds-on certainty to go 3-2 down in sets. Double 12.
86.
Back for double 6. But Van Gerwen will be thinking, what if he comes inside and ends up mucking around on double 3? And so will Barney now, because Van Gerwen leaves a 2-darter. Crucial, crucial, crucial. Oh, Barney! Barney 3! MVG 2!
Michael to throw first. Game on.
He's one away of one of the greatest wins of his career.
180.
These two have been involved in some absolute stonkers over the years against all kinds of people, but this is right up there. And with it being in the World Championships, it's extra special.
134.
Well, it's like we've been transported back to 2007. Look at that. To the Circus
39.
Tavern, where Barney came off the canvas to beat Phil Taylor. He's recaptured the spirit.
57.
He's found the eye of the tiger again.
The big cat that he is.
I've got you at 130.
Whatever the result, these two will remember this match for a long, long
90.
time. $82 left.
180.
16th of the match, 7 for RVB.
Game shot on the first leg.
Michael Van Gerwen wraps that leg
Second
up.
leg is Raymond to throw first. Game on.
First to 4 sets. Barney just 3 legs
57.
away from a place in the quarter-final against Michael Smith. When you say it like that, it's okay,
81.
but winning 3 legs from 5 against this man, he's done it 3 times, he's got to do it once more.
100.
Van Gerwen, though, will be thinking, well, hang on a minute, I've been in trouble against Barney on 2 or 3 occasions this year, Premier League semi-final. Still dug my way out of it as Barney wobbled near the finishing line. But Michael Van Gerwen has got involved in some last leg shootouts in finals against Peter Wright and Gary Anderson. You cannot keep going back to the well. Sooner or later, he'll come up dry.
123.
Moving over for a 54.
98. Ranger require 81.
57 for 24. Double 12. Double 6.
75. Michael require 86.
18 leaves bull. Treble leaves double 7.
79.
Well, double 3
Ranger
here.
requires 6.
And he needs to be aggressive going for it. He cannot afford to try and place it in.
Three score.
Unlucky that third dart,
Michael
really, because he
requires 7.
swerved it round the 2 darts.
Double 2 now. Is that awkward?
Game shot on the
No.
second leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
No, it
Third
wasn't.
leg is Michael to throw
It
first.
appeared to be.
Game on.
Michael Van Gerwen with the finish of just 7
57.
breaks the throw. Not a big finish, but it had an awful lot of meaning.
100.
Problems on 12, double 6 and double
94.
3 for Barney. And Van Gerwen in command now of the set that would level the match and send it into a last set decider.
Who doesn't want to see a last set decider? If you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Well, there's one man up on
100.
stage who doesn't want to be going into a last set, but he must know, as we know, that it's becoming more likely because he needs 2
83.
breaks of throw consecutively and a hold sandwiched in between.
57.
Well, there's just a lull for the last minute or so. The pace has just dropped. It's like Barney's saying, yeah, I think I've lost this set, and Michael's kind of saying, yeah,
140.
you're right, Barney. I'll win it, mate. But it's still got to be won.
Well, he's given himself the chance of one of those breaks that we identified, regardless of the visit here from the world number 1.
100. Ranger requires 78.
Strange last start from Michael.
Double 12 this time. This time. Well, he won't want to take that
66.
double 12 home with him, that's for sure.
Michael require 93.
Bullseye 57. Now 18 or treble. Bullseye!
68. Ranger requires
Mr.
12.
Dart for the set.
Double 3, and we've been here before.
Game shot on
But
the
he
third
wasn't there
leg.
before.
Remember.
And Michael Van Gerwen
Well,
now,
ladies
the
and
world
gentlemen,
number
throw
1 and
first.
overwhelming favourite, is 2
on.
legs away from defeat. And if Barney can hold here, Michael Van Gerwen will have to hold throw, or he is out.
140.
It really is as simple as that.
140.
Brilliant reply. Barney Such a great
100.
match player. Really is. Barney averaging 100, Michael 104.
140.
And yet it's Barney who's a set. Oh, actually just 2 legs away from a win.
85.
First start slipped and he managed to scramble something from that visit, but Van Gerwen
140.
has produced a magnificent leg here of consecutive 140s to set up an 11-darter. Fantastic.
94. Michael, you require 81.
57. Double 12. We're seeing this a lot. Double 6.
69. Raymond, you require 82.
The bull? Yes. 2 at double 16.
Game showing the 4th leg. Raymond Van Barneveld.
Michael Van Gerwen
His leg
now
is Michael to throw first.
has to hold
Game
throw. If he loses this leg of darts, the world #1 is out of the championship. He was odds-on favourite to win,
139.
but he has started brilliantly.
Before the start of this tournament, many were saying that MVG was unbeatable. In the first round, he was taken to a tiebreak
100.
by Rene Idams. Now, Raymond Van Barneveld is within 401 points of taking him out.
97.
No one is unbeatable.
He's won his last 25 televised darts matches. He hasn't lost since October.
140.
What a leg this is from both players. The scrutiny, the pressure. Brilliant darts.
130.
Fantastic darts.
You couldn't, could you?
140.
Brilliant from both.
Michael, you require 135.
Tops!
Game
Oh,
show the
what a
sixth
finish
set.
that is!
Michael Van Gerwen.
That's why he's the world #1.
7th and final
Barney's
set.
1, 2, 4.
Raymond to throw
A
first.
couple of
Game
sets
on.
back was one of the greatest checkouts. We'll file that one alongside it. A superb skin saver with Barney waiting on a 3-dart combo for the match.
$96.
You may not see a better finish in this whole championship than that. Do you remember
60.
when Gary Anderson took out 84 to beat Jelle Klassen last year?
58.
Jelle Klassen would have come back and had darts to take Gary Anderson out had he not hit it. We don't know what would have happened with that last scenario. But Michael
140.
hit the tops. Incredible.
12-dart leg. Barney had only thrown 9. Who knows what would have
100.
happened? May have had a shot at the bull. May have had a shot at a double. All in the past now. What is in the future in the next 10 minutes or so?
100.
Oh, dearie me.
140.
What a leg this is as well.
101.
The standard is relentless, Wayne, isn't it?
Quite incredible. Double 16 for a 101.
Game shot in the first leg. Raymond Van Barneveld. Second
Are you
leg is
thinking
Michael
that they're not going to
Van
miss?
Game on.
It's got to that point.
It's quite frankly
97.
jaw-dropping.
As a dart player, I'm absolute in awe of what they're achieving and what they're doing. And we've seen some amazing
140.
performances. One from Gary Anderson earlier, Michael Van Gerwen against Darren Webster,
60.
Adrian Lewis. But this tops the lot.
Barney has got the throw effectively in this leg. And he's taking it.
140.
The 135 checkout to win that last set has not in any way
98.
Left a mark on Van Barneveld.
Well, he's staying there.
60.
He thought he could hit it. Well, 100 doesn't really hurt Barney.
100. Raymond, you require
Barney could have gone out of ball
161.
last visit to leave the signature shot 156. But treble 17 would leave the ball for the 161. Oh, and he strayed.
89. Michael, you require 146.
Starting on the 60. Yeah, good last start.
Raymond, you require 72.
To move within a leg of victory. Double 18. Double 9 now. We thought that was in. He was going to walk. Double 9. Oh my! Look at the roar from RVB. Michael must be absolutely stunned. He was in trouble in the last set. Well, I'll tell you what, he's in bigger trouble now. RVB is throwing for the match in what would be one of his best wins of all time, and this is a 5-time world champ. Michael has to be concerned.
And it is like the script from one of those Rocky films.
40.
Oh, could not make that up. And will it have the fairy tale ending for Barneveld, or will the great current world number one fight back off the ropes, off the canvas?
60.
Five, 6 perfect darts at this point of the match. How can Michael van Gerwen possibly hit a 9-darter? This would be, in my opinion, the greatest 9-darter of all time.
141.
Treble 19. Oh.
109.
The reality is all he's after is the leg, but it would have brought the house down. A 9-darter in a leg where he is at the point of no return. A leg that, had he lost, he would have been out.
32.
He will not lose it now. He hasn't lost it. What a magnificent leg from Michael van Gerwen. There was nothing Raymond van Barneveld could do.
10-dart leg. Astounding. Darts is difficult. It's a difficult sport to play well. Come on, Michael.
100.
10-darter last leg. Make it a 9 this leg.
57.
Well, Barney, when he gathered himself before that third leg, must have felt he was going to get a dart for the match at some point, but he did not get a sniff in that leg.
100.
He was a little unlucky. With the Robin Hood at the start, but after that it was all Van Gerwen.
100.
Well, he's not in massive amounts of trouble here, Barney. If he can hit another 60, Michael van Gerwen, you feel, has to hit at least one treble. Has to hit one treble.
90.
That's a cracking dart. This is for the match.
.25 maybe, or the bull, yeah.
65. Michael, you require 80.
To tie up this set and send us into a tie-break situation. Double top for Michael van Gerwen.
60.
And now his fate is in the hands of Raymond van Barneveld. All he can do is hope.
Looking at the 60. Gets the 60, double 18. Michael van Gerwen, the odds-on favourite for the World Championship, is out. Raymond van Barneveld pulls off a major shot. He beats MVG by 4 sets to 3. One of the best matches you are ever likely to witness. There's the man that was magnificent from start to finish. Pure quality. Raymond van Barneveld has had many, many highs in his career, but that is up there. That must feel like a World Championship win to him. Michael van Gerwen, as gracious in defeat as you could possibly be. Michael averaging 105 and getting beat. That, ladies and gents, is darts at its very, very best.
Well, every ounce of energy has ebbed from Raymond van Barneveld's body. You have witnessed arguably the greatest match ever played on the Alexandra Palace stage. A standing ovation for both players, and Michael van Gerwen again showing his class as a champion, to stay on the stage to congratulate the doyen of Dutch darts, the greatest Dutchman, the former champion. Can he become the champion again in 2016? It would be one of the great darting fairy stories of all time, because there you have witnessed one of the great darting upsets of all time as he rolled back the years to knock out Michael van Gerwen.